Well, good morning, one and all, or good Friday, I should say. Welcome to the beginning of the weekend here. Hope you've got a great day planned and a wonderful weekend, Lord willing. I hope that you have a great one, and I hope that you'll make Calvary Baptist Church a part of your weekend. Hope to see you for the services this coming Sunday. And it's always good to be in the Lord's house. And the Bible tells us not to be forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. And so when the church gathers together, I encourage you to be there. We're going to be in Psalm 92. We began Psalm 92 yesterday. And so let's look, and we'll probably finish out Psalm 92 today. I know we're a little bit later than normal, but thank you so much, excuse me, for being a part of our time together. As we consider Psalm 92, we notice that the first several verses here, as we looked at yesterday, they deal with us with praising God and thanking God for all that He does, has done, and then will do. And so we do serve a loving God, and so thankful for the God that we have, the God that cares about us, and how important it is for us to praise Him and to thank Him. Now, verse number 6, we're going to get into verse number 6. The next couple of verses speak to really the, if you will, the wicked and those that will His word. And so let's look at that, and then we'll close out those who follow the Lord and live for Him. And so we have here in these closing verses. Look at verse number 6. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand this. Well, understand what? They don't understand the thankfulness to the Lord. They don't understand the praise to the Lord. They don't understand worshiping the Lord. To them, it doesn't make sense. Verse number 7, when the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Lord, art most high forever. For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. And how sad those statements are, that the wicked, they will perish. Those that die without Christ will be in eternity separated from God forever. And that is so sad. And that is really a horrible thing to think about. But I think sometimes as we look at the world we live in, and we look at the world and we say, man, how come they seem to have everything? They're living such a great life. They got everything they want. What's going on here? And sometimes we can covet what the world has. We can become jealous of what the world has. And I would caution you, Christian, about having those thoughts, because the end that they will experience is so sad and so destructive, if you will. And so don't be jealous of what the world has and what they experience, but rather be, if you will, sad for them, and then be inspired to tell them about Jesus, so that their future, their eternity is what matters. And then I want us to look at verse number 10 as we consider the end here. Verse number 10, it says, but my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of a unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eyes also shall see my desire on mine enemies, and my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous, get this now, the righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. Get that now. Those that are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. There's no substitute for meeting with the Lord in His house. And there's something to be said for gathering together as a church body. It's those that be planted in the house of the Lord, those that are faithful in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. Verse 14, they shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing. And so I want to encourage you, live for the Lord, and continue to bear fruit, even in the latter years of life. Continue to serve God, continue to look to the Lord and bear fruit, even in old age. Man, that is a direct result of living for the Lord in the present. God continues to bless in the future. Verse number 15. To show that the Lord is upright, he is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. Speaking to the holiness of the Lord, the holiness of God, there's no unrighteousness in him, and he is my rock. I trust today that God is your rock. I'm telling you, if you're looking to Washington, D.C., man, your world is going to be rocked. But if you look to the Lord, he is your rock. He is your stability. And even though the waves of life, as we mentioned the other day, even as though they're around us, man, we can have stability because our rock is the Lord. Even though the political climate, even though the climate of the virus around us, rocks our world, we can remain steadfast and true because our rock is the Lord. Our rock is Jesus. And because of that, we can stand confident. It doesn't matter our circumstances going on around us. God is our rock, and we can remain true and we can remain faithful because of who he is. It says here, there's no unrighteousness in him. He's holy. He's steadfast. He is sure. He's unchangeable. Hey, let's rest on him. Our world changes. Rest on Jesus. Relationships in our life change. Hey, rest on Jesus. You know what? Our job situation changes. Rest on Jesus. Our financial situation changes. Rest on Jesus. Our life experiences will always be changing. Jesus remains the same. Hey, remain faithful and be steadfast, relying upon Jesus Christ. All right, I'll leave you those thoughts for the day. I want to encourage you to have a great weekend. Hey, don't forget, we've got a cleanup day at the church tomorrow. If you can be here, that takes place at 10 o'clock. And then at about noon, we're going to be grilling out some hot dogs. Or I'm sorry, we'll say this, some hamburgers and some tube steaks. That sounds a little bit better than a hot dog. And then we'll have just a great time of fellowship following the cleanup time. Hope you can be here Saturday. And then also don't forget Sunday services, Sunday school at 9:45. And then also our morning worship service at 10:30. Lord bless you all. Have a great day. And we'll see you, Lord willing, this weekend at some of the things we've got going on. Have a great day.